When I was a missionary in Africa, working, trying to convert Muslims, we always had hell in the back of our mind. Oh, people are going to go to hell if we don't save them, if we don't convert them, or, you know, and I was always very uncomfortable with that. So I came up with something. I came up with something else, but it wasn't universalism. It was kind of like a hybrid belief, but I didn't share it with hardly anyone because I knew it wouldn't be popular. And I could have been, and in one case, one of the churches that sent me out, they basically said, no, if you start teaching that, we'll take away your ordination and we won't send you as a missionary. So you have to, if you do mission work as a universalist, you have to, your whole paradigm changes. It's what is the problem that you're trying to solve? You're not trying to, rescue people from hell. What you're trying to, you're sharing good news about the way God is according to Christ's teaching and his how he lived his life and demonstrated God's love to us. He's not this wrathful God who is like, oh, if you don't believe the right thing or repent the right way, you're going to hell. Everyone is loved equally. Everyone is going to be restored equally. And I really like the translation of the phrase eternal punishment. And most of our New Testaments, it says eternal punishment, in the sheep and the goats parable in Matthew. The source New Testament translates that the rehabilitation of the age, or the rehabilitation for a period of time. And so it's like this notion of God confronting evil people or people who haven't repented is more about rehabilitating them, correcting them, not punishing them for punishment's sake, and certainly not putting them in some eternal separation or dungeon or torment. Love wins, as Rob Bell would say, and everyone's going to be restored, etc. So the problem is that people don't know it. They don't realize, a lot of people don't realize how good God is. So your job, if you call yourself a universalist missionary, is to show how good God is and how loving and how he is going to level the playing field. If you're being oppressed or you're marginalized, he's on your side, and he's working to bring you up and humble those who are oppressing you. Or if you're on the other side, he's saying, hey, money and affluence is not the answer. You're going to find fulfillment in life when you begin to give to people and do things for others and so forth. So you don't have to necessarily plant churches and do a traditional way of mission work in order to do the work of Christ. That's the way I look at it now.